Hey, dear Tyler, good morning. How are you doing? I really hope you're good. I hope you are fine. So let's start this way. Happy New Month. Welcome to the month of February. Um, yeah, I could clearly remember when how we started the new year and all. I'm already into the second month. Hope it's been good. Hope there's been some certain level of progress. You've been able to achieve one or two things and certain things are coming to light. I really do hope again that all of the lessons that we learned in January have been helpful. Have been helpful. I really, really do hope so. And I also hope you enjoyed Nicole's story. You know, how to, you know, have those difficult conversations. And I think along the line, sometime within the week though, I did speak to someone and like Nicole's story really, really helped her, you know, um, being able to, reach out to let people know, okay, this is how I feel. Because, generally when you don't talk, right, you leave people to assume. And as long as people assume, right, you've given them the liberty to keep on hurting you. So when you make things clear, it actually helps to put things in perspective for people. So yeah, but I really do hope that it blessed you. I loved Nicole's story. Um, and it seems like Nicole does have a lot more for us, right? So just keep your ears. What's the term? Keep your ears locked in, locked on, locked in. Right? Just anticipate. Um, Nicole is an amazing storyteller, and there'll be segments of Dear Tyler that Nicole will be sharing with us personally. So at certain times you'll hear Nicole's voice, not mine. But either way, welcome to the month of February. Now, the whole cliche, the whole stereotype for February is that welcome to the month of love. You know, everybody just seems to become very emotional. The favorite colors that are spread around are red, you know, vendors up and down coming up with Valentine packages, you know. I think there's even a Valentine starter kit for guys, consists of a packet of singlets, um, hypo, that's like Jig, all of this disinfectant. I think 3 pairs of boxers, socks, and what again? Sadly, I don't know. Guys just seem to be at the sad end of most of these celebrations. Um, I think even typically they said Father's Day is the 18th, based on most celebrated days in the world. It's number 18. Like number 18. It's crazy. But anyway, so ladies get the cakes, get the, all those the money cakes, right? Or they get dresses, get shoes, they get phones, they get stuff, and then guys get singlets, get roll on, they get pairs of socks, and, just little things. But yeah, anyway, um, I think it's just the backlash of being a guy. But I believe that there are a group of women um, that God is raising that will change the narrative. Like, buy us good gifts, please. Buy us good gifts. Do you understand? There are things called wristwatches. Do you understand? For some of us guys that we love to journal, like, buy a very good journal. These leatherback journals. Do you understand? Take us out to see a movie. We have a video game. Buy us a game that we like or something. Take us out to, paintball. or just, just to be creative. Buy us a nice shirt, buy us shoes. We love perfumes too. What again? I think of late guys really do like bracelets. Brand a t-shirt or something. Do you understand? Just let go of the singlet and the boxers, please. Right? But anyway, that's on a side note. So, coincidentally, February is always seen as the month of love, and I really wondered why. Why, there's this like deep emphasis. Okay, it's just February that people tend to love and all. So today's episode, right, is about. It's titled "Hello Cupid, Target Acquired," and you know what the Cupid is, right? So you could see that little, in quote, angel, right, with a bow and arrow, and then the arrow is the love shape. And so I think the Cupid came from like Greek mythology, either Greek or it should be Greek mythology, where it was just one of those gods that was responsible for making people fall in love. And so it seems like in February, right, the Cupid just shows up. Most people want to get engaged within this period. They want to do something romantic. It's like the floodgates of love are opened up in February. And it's within this period that a lot of people begin, to plot their course. So the guys are like, okay, I'm going to, I'm going to shoot my shot this moment. They begin to package the gift, do all of those kind of things. And then the ladies, in turn, they wait to say, okay, who are my admirers? You understand? Let's see. I don't know, but I assume that that ladies sometimes used to weigh your obsession about them, or weigh your affection. I think affection is a better word. Weigh your affection about them based on the gifts that comes. This guy likes me. It's like, this guy listens, he understands. I posted this and he got this. Did you get? But I think one of the challenges for me is why February seems to be the one month that love is being spoken of or being addressed. Let's even say Dear Tyler fell victim of it, that we decided to use the whole February month to talk about things on love. Yes, it's true. But why is it so? Do you understand? It's like we have created, out of the whole 12 months that we have, we picked out one month and said, okay, we dedicate this month for just loving. And I think what happens is that we end up having a whole lot of fake instances where people just follow a trend, not because they necessarily feel like it's important, but yeah, let's just do it. I remember while growing up in Holland, we were taught about things like Valentine's Day, and there was an emphasis made, okay, always have somebody to love, share stuff. And this is the funny thing. So back in Holland then, I won't tell you the year, but I was like 7, and my teacher would be like, if you like anybody in the class, just write a little love note to the person. It was crazy. And for me, I think I got 2 love letters. In fact, one of the love letters was very lovey. The girl had told her mom she likes Binga. She told her elder sister. Do you understand? And so when I came out of the class that day, the mom saw me. She's like, oh, Binga, how are you? And then the elder sister was like, Charlotte, see Binga. And then Charlotte, just covered her face, all being shy and everything. Man, like, not my parents. Africans. Um, we don't have that kind of liberty. Who are you loving at the age of 6, 7? Do you understand? So my mom never knew, my dad never knew, but all of these other parents, they're like, oh, okay, and they would really like try to set you up with their kids. So I think that was like crazy for me. They would like try to set you up with kids, try to get stuff for you when we have like a school outing, family outing. They'll try to put you in a position that you'll be close to their daughter or their son or something. It was really, really. So I had this. There were two people that liked me, Charlotte and then Linnea. It was funny. And then I liked another lady called Rowena. Rowena is from Thailand. Linnea was from Sweden. Charlotte was from England. So it was a very multicultural situationship. It's very hilarious. But there was a whole lot of motivation around it. And sadly, like even after February, there wasn't so much like, okay, inspiration to continue. That was just it. Churches will have programs, 4 Sundays of love, or just different things. And apparently, Valentine's Day falls on a Monday, so it means that the 13th will probably be a message on love or something like that. I just feel that we've gotten so used to it, we've created stereotypes and cliches out of it, that somehow the efficacy of love itself is being lost. That it's easy to tie love to a season. And then when you meet people that are not obsessed about Valentine's Day, we literally term them as, you guys are too serious, free up, relax and all. I am of the opinion that February 14th shouldn't be put up in a position where it's like a major day. That's my opinion. People should feel loved, you get, at every point in time, every blessed day. So I heard of this story of a man and a woman, right, couple, he said he called her sweetheart, and then the first thing that she asks is, what do you want? Because the guy is not, in the habit of doing that. So he only calls her that sweetheart when he has a need. Now, what happens if the guy, the husband really, really had a change of heart, but because he has created the habit of not doing it, whenever he does it, it seems strange. Makes sense, right? I think another one that I saw was one of these memes. The guy said that, I want to thank you for being the best in this, the best in that, always standing in for me, being my defense, always looking beyond my shortcomings, being the best mother to my children. And the woman said that, I know you have been drinking. Just make sure you come back home in time. Do you understand? Don't worry, I will not shout at you. Then he was like, thank you, please, I'm outside. Or something. Do you get? When we decide to use just a day to express ourselves, or to use just a month to express ourselves, it's very, very difficult to know what is genuine and what is fake. Next week's topic is going to be on the Valentine Bandit, and I'm going to talk about a whole lot of things. But because people have lost, the genuine feeling of persistent and consistent love, what happens is people tend to how will I fashion this word now? People don't know what to trust again. Sometimes it looks like you just want to use the climate or the condition of the season to get something out of me. So it's like I'm a target. And so you begin to, push in all of those other excesses, other things that you do, the niceness, the kindness, the emotions, the affection, just in order to get me for a moment. It's important to know that if all that you get is seasonal, then it's probably not genuine. If the person puts all of his effort into a specific season and not into your daily well-being, then there's a problem. A lot of relationships will start this month and end by next month. Not because of recklessness or something, but there's just this thing that happens. I don't know if it's a spirit, but people just tend to be more open-hearted in February, I guess. Right? But then I think it's time it's time for us to get to the point where we're objective about this thing called love. What is love? Can you define what love is to you? It's important that we get to the point that we define what love is to us. For the remaining Thursdays in this month, I'd be sharing various things about it. But what is love to you? Tyler, define it. Because whatever it is to you, right? The person should be able to fulfill it day in, day out. Day in, day out. Now, I hope also, Tyler, that you are not outrageous about your definitions of love, but it should not be toned down either. What is love to you, Tyler? Can you define your own love for a person? What do you want the person to perceive as love from you? So that people are no longer targets we try to acquire. They're not challenges that we try to overcome. They're not, milestones in life. And it's like, okay, I want to rock with this person this season now. Because once we're able to define love for what love truly is, we'll find out that we'll live our lives every day trying to show that special person or that individual how much we love them. A month would never be enough to show how much we love people. And so try to figure out, in this season, people that are coming to you, am I just a target that they're trying to acquire? Or have I always been a love obsession for them? Try to get people to adopt this thought. If you're going to love me, make sure you love me more than a day. You know how God's mercies are new every morning. Let your love for me be new every morning. Let it be clear that your affection for me was not motivated by a season. Now, I know that I'm talking more about, maybe like relationships in the sense like man, woman, intimate relationships and all. But even down to family love, this is not the season that, okay, I'm going to love my family members and care for them and all. And then in March, to your 10th, O ye Israel, no. Even if you're going to start this month, make sure that it's going to be habitual. That every blessed month or every blessed day, however frequent you want it to be, that there will be this level of consistency to it. This level of consistency to it. Let Valentine's Day be one of those days, the whole world celebrate it as love, but when you look at your own life, you could see that no matter what, every blessed day for you is a day that you experience love and a day that you give love out. Right? It's really, really important, Tyler. It's very important, Tyler, that you redefine what love is to you. What love really means to you. I think it's important that we read scripture, right? Like one of the most important or most used scriptures for love, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And so I'll just end with that. Very important. So I'll read to verse 8. I know most of the verses, King James uses charity, but then I'll use love, right? So, though I speak with tongues of men and of angels and have not love, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains, and have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not love, it profiteth me nothing. So it means that your givings, your works of charity can be done outside of love. It means the ministry that you have, what God has called you to do, the giftings that you have, they can all be expressed outside of love. It's possible. So what is love? Or how is love seen? Love suffereth long and is kind. Love envieth not. Love vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up. Love doth not behave itself unseemly. It seeks not its own. It is not easily provoked. Love thinketh no evil. Hey, King James. Love does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Very, very important. Love never fails. Love bears all things. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. Love endures all things. Redefine what love is to you, so that when a person genuinely shows it to you, you can genuinely open your heart to receive it. And that also you, in turn, can give love to other people in its purest form. I want you to pick out something, or some people, or someone that you are going to show love to every blessed day. I want that to be our February assignment, Tyler. Every blessed day of February, right, starting from today, every blessed day of February, find someone to show love to. And I can promise you that by the end of February, if we are consistent with this, loving people would be habitual. Loving people would be habitual. So I'm hoping that you'll do that, right? I'm really, really hoping that you'll do that. and let's see the results out of it, right? And yeah, so I'd also love to hear your stories. If you shot your shot this month, share your stories. If you think it would be nice to be shared, why not? If you were shot at, let's hear the stories and all. But yeah, most importantly, please, let's love genuinely in this season. Let's love genuinely, right? So this is me really telling you that I love you, Tyler. I believe in you, and I'm always rooting for you, right? Make sure you, share this podcast with other people. It would be really, really helpful. And the remaining 3 episodes for this month would be amazing. Like I said, next week I'm talking about the Love Bandit. Then I'm going to introduce you guys to my spec, and it's going to be full. I'm not going to hold anything. I'll introduce you to my spec, and then finally my own definition of a perfect date or a romantic night out and all like that. So it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome, right? So thank you, and do have a lovely day, Tyler. Bye.